All right, here, shout out to tell my man Augie Sanchez, former coach too. But good to see you, Augie.
Yeah, you too, man.
How excited are you just for this opportunity? You coach Team USA, amazing coach in the amateurs, but you've been wanting to break through more and more in the pros, and this seems like a big opportunity.
Oh no, it's great. Rock reached out to me a couple weeks ago, and I started working with him, working on a fight plan, a strategic plan. Preparation for this fight, and he's looking great. He's working hard. He's looking great shape. His timing's on. So I mean, we definitely got the right game plan. Now it's up to him to go put together.
One thing I know about your coaching is, conditioning wise on the mitts, you wear your guys out. Combinations. Has that been the case with Rock in camp? And do you think his stamina will be better? It'll be good. That's what everybody's worried about.
No, his stamina, his condition is great, like I said, and that's not even going to be a factor. He's just got to go over there and show this guy how what boxing's really about, and he's gonna display that on the 6th.
Does that start with the jab, Augie? I know you can't get into the game plan too much, but does that start with the jab?
Yeah, whatever, it starts with whatever you want it to be, right? Whatever you can identify. Whatever you can identify, that's what you put together. But yeah, ultimately, you find your distance, you find your timing off your jab. So that's just the basic information.
Right, because like Floyd Mayweather says, that's the best punch, and he says there's even elite fighters who still don't really get out of the way of a jab.
So, you find the timing, you find the speed, and you find your distance. It's a great tool. It opens up more opportunities off of your jab. So it's definitely the key punch to open up more opportunities.
I know you can't get into it too much, but if Jake is going to try to come over the top of the jab with that right hand,
Jake is a one-dimensional fighter. He doesn't have the experience to oversee anything else. So he's a basic guy with a basic punch, and that's all he's really banging on. And Rock has all the experience, and he's gonna go out there and display that.
What is your assessment of Jake Paul as a fighter when you watch tape on him?
He's, like I said, he's just a beginner. He's just a guy who has a lot of following, and that's why he's able to get these opportunities. But like I say, if I bring a basic boxer into the gym and train him for a few months, I guarantee he could he'll put hands on him. But like I say, he's just a basic fighter. He don't have that. You can't train experience. No matter what. Like I say, he's a basic fighter. You can't train experience. So no matter what he's being taught, he's not gonna grasp what they're trying to implement. So I mean, there's nothing really to he's not gonna show anything to Rock that he's never seen before.
Right.
When Rock was just a beginner, this is what it is. I mean, he's so much further ahead. So I mean, it's nothing to worry about.
But he does have a lot of confidence in.
Yeah, he has a lot of confidence. Yeah, I mean,
is that dangerous to deal with?
No, I mean, that's good. You gotta have confidence in your ability, what you're doing. Otherwise, you shouldn't be in the ring. But again, let's be realistic here. When you have a guy who has, like I said, Rockman's crawled into the boxing ring after his dad. So I mean, he's been around the game for many years, and he had this guy who just kind of learned how to box on YouTube, watching other fighters. So it's a different kind of experience being with a guy who really knows what they're doing.
And it sounds like
sparring is different than in an actual fight. There's much more intensity, more focus, more hard punches, more determination. So it's not just don't go by the sparring.
Right.
A lot of guys don't look good sparring, but when you put them in a real fight, they get up for the opportunity. And sometimes it can be reversed. you know, a lot of guys who look really good in the gym but can't fight a lick in a real fight, whether that be stage fight or whatever it is. But Rock, you know, he has the experience, he has all the tools, and he's just gonna show this guy what's really gonna be.
It sounds like as a boxing lifer, you know, a man who dedicated his whole life to the sport, that you want this young guy to be taught a lesson. You know, not like you hate him or anything, but there's a precedent you want set. You know, you and other fighters that I think there's a lot of fighters that way. Is that how you feel, Augie? Or
yeah, you know, just you know, kind of put people in their, you know, like an old saying, know their role. You know, you don't
like The Rock used to say.
Yeah, know your role, exactly. And so I think this is gonna be a good display of that. You know, you gotta. Rock is sprinting, but he's still, you know, crawling. And so I think, like I said, I think that Rock's gonna go out to display what really boxing is really about, and display that experience that he has.
Do you think that punching power in the right hand is real, or is it more the opponent, or he can punch?
Man, is this a haymaker? And, you know, that's all it is. There's nothing that he's really timing or setting up. He's just throwing it. You know, so I mean, can he have power? Yeah. There's a lot of guys who are beginners, they don't even realize how hard they are because they're just throwing.
Right.
They don't know how to turn the punches, you know, turn the punch or snap the shoulders. So much more is involved. Some guys just have natural strength, they don't even realize what they're doing. Now, is this a result of what he has? I don't know. The guys he's fought are not really legitimate fighters. You know, MMA fighter, basketball player, or whatever he was. So I mean, I think you know, I think a lot of it's going to be it's going to be you know, an eye opener for all of real boxing people. They know what's really going to happen. The people are just tuning in, are just watching this guy. You know, they're just backing him up just for publicity.
Any message to Jake Paul, Team Paul?
It's just gonna be a reality check, really. It's just a reality check on you know, stick to your job.
And a chance for your coming out party too, man.
Yeah. And myself, you know, he's gonna, you know, myself personally, I know what I've been teaching. I know what he's gonna be doing. The strategy. This was the easy strategy to come up with. You know, easy plan.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, like I said,
forget about it. It took 5 minutes.
He's the one. He don't know anything about versatility. He's only one-dimensional fighter. He's a beginner, like I said. You know, it's easy to come up with a game plan with a guy who knows basically 1, 2, 3. You know, the basic punches. So this was easy. This was a no-brainer. So Jake Paul, you know, he's you know, this is gonna be a reality check.
Comes to an end.
Yeah, everything comes to all good things come to an end.